Hi, I'm Sean with Autopilot Marine, and today we're going to do an unboxing video of the Reactor 40 Corepack. This is a hydraulic autopilot system. Does not include a pump. You will need to spec a pump for your system. When opening the box, you will have documentation, a NEMA 2000 starter kit, a ECU to CCU interface cable, ECU power cable, buzzer, and your shadow drive sensor. You'll have your ECU and your CCU. Again, you will need to spec a pump for this system. This is strictly the Corepack. Taking a look at the ECU. This is the ECU 10. Garmin makes it a very simple installation. You have 4 color-coded ports on this unit. After mounting your ECU, your drive and rudder feedback, which is integrated into Garmin drives, go into this side here. These 2 ports here, those are color-coded. And then you will have your power and CCU to ECU connection cable to the purple port there. So very straightforward installation. You will need to mount this ECU within length of the termination of wires coming off the pump, which is about 1.5 foot. So that's the ECU. Taking a look at the CCU, or heading sensor. Garmin calls this a course computer unit, or course control unit. This is a 9-axis sensor. You have your connection from the ECU to here, and then you have a NEMA 2000 connection that needs to be made there. They do give you a decent length cable. Sorry, they only give you a 6-foot cable for the NEMA 2000 side of it, so you either have to mount this close by your NEMA network and then run a long cable back to the ECU with the pump, or if everything's inside the center console. But if you have this mounted more forward in the vessel, you will need to purchase a longer NEMA 2000 cable to get back to your NEMA backbone. And the shadow drive assembly. It is a hydraulic sensor. Has to be mounted horizontally, and you have your port or starboard helm line coming off into here and then to the pump system, or teed somewhere before the pump, but on port and starboard. Inside of the instructions there is a distance from the helm that it has to be so that I can properly sense this. But what this does is, as soon as you grab the wheel, it disengages the autopilot. After a few seconds of no input on the steering system, the system will engage a heading on your current heading, which is a nice feature in an emergency to be able to grab the wheel and not have the autopilot fight you, but as well as if you want to make a course change. If you're doing heading hold, you can just move the boat and point it in your new direction, and the boat will take that current course. I'll open up the NEMA 2000 equipment. Everybody's probably pretty familiar with NEMA 2000. Here's the 6-foot cable it comes with. It comes with 2 T's, 2 terminators, and a power cable. So everything needed to get the NEMA 2000 system started for this kit. Because there is no controller, you will need a Garmin chart plotter to control this system correctly. But you will have your CCU, the course computer, will go into one of these T's, and then out of this T to your chart plotter. And then you will need one more T to correctly set up the system. But that 6-foot drop cable and T comes in your Garmin chart plotter package. But if you have a factory installed screen and don't have that T anywhere started in there, then you will need to purchase an extra T and connector to make this kit work properly. Moving on to the CCU to ECU cable. Again, color-coded. Great job from Garmin there, making it a very easy installation for somebody to do. Decent length, but purple is your ECU side, and then green is your CCU side. the cable is notched, so it can only go in one way, just like that. And then coming off of there is a second cable. There's actually two cables coming off the CCU side. There's a thinner cable, goes and terminates to these four connectors right here. Two are for the shadow drive unit and two are for the buzzer. Moving on to the buzzer. It is a simple 2-wire buzzer, nice length of cable. It does have a little 3M tape on there to stick it somewhere or zip tie it up by the helm somewhere underneath to where if there's an error with the autopilot system, you will get an audible alert. Moving on to the power cable, pretty self-explanatory. This goes to the ECU. It is a nice heavy gauge cable with a built-in fuse holder holding the fuse. I believe it's a 40 amp fuse if I remember correctly. Yep, 40 amp fuse. And red color coded to go into the red port of the ECU. So Garmin again did a very good job of color coding this for you to make the installation very straightforward. Threads in there, all the connections on here are threaded. And we do offer replacement cables and the parts to rebuild this entire kit if you damage anything, or if it was installed without the buzzer and you decide you want the buzzer, we offer all the accessories needed to completely build this kit from scratch underneath the product of this on our website. You can find the link to this product in the description below, and thanks for watching.